Alright, so before we get to the actual transformation, now how I'm gonna do this, to anyone wondering, is we're gonna rip him apart, turn those into his Dark Fleet, then after that we're gonna combine them into the Mega Big Boy, and then finally we're gonna do base mode. Alright, so let's just start by ripping him apart. So with his legs, what you want to do is, there you go, right down here. Okay. Take this here and just slide it off like so. Move these pair of legs off to the side. And what you want to do is this part here, is you basically want to take the arms and just rip them off. Take these arms and just rip them off. I like to strain them out so that you can have a better grip. And here we go, he has been ripped apart. So now, let's go each piece individually. So what shall we begin with? Well, people, I think we shall begin with the pair of stompers that we got here. We got two pairs of legs with nothing attached, even though it looks like maybe something is attached. So what you want to do with this one is you want to start off by opening up the legs. Oh. Yeah. There you go. Like so. Then you want to take this big purple thing and just rotate it all the way around so that it sits nicely in there. Close it back up. Same thing on the other side. Rotate this down. Close it back up. Simple and easy, right? Well, we'll keep that going. Okay, I don't know why I'm knocking everything out. Also, this fell off for some reason, so let's just attach this back on here. Because this is not the best connection, but these two will never have a good connection anyway. So what you want to do is you want to fold the heel down, fold the foot also down and over. Basically, just get that in there. And then in here, what you want to do is you want to take this piece here and unfold it. I did not know I had to do this because the original one did not do that. Anyway, and then you got two tabs under here that go into the slots here on the big foot. And there you go. One done. Two done. They even have rolling wheels on the underside here. And then what you want to do is you want to clip them together. Now, I will say this, Hasbro, you did not do this correctly. I will say this right now. Why did you make it like this? Because look at this. Nothing really sticks out here. Look at how like close it is to its own thing. It doesn't stick out. So when you tap these two together, which is already hell to do because you can't line it up. But I did it just now. You tap them together, like so. But one little tab, and they untab. I didn't even do anything. So let's just put them off to the side and hope that they don't untab so we can just move on to the next thing. Now, arms. What you want to do with the arms is you want to rotate them so that they are straight, flush, like so. Then what you want to do is you want to take this piece here and rotate it down. If you lifted it up, by the way, that is. And then rotate this piece in, take this piece here and rotate it out, like so. So that it sits like that. Keep this down. Oh, actually, what you can do with this is you can lift it up, rotate it around like so, otherwise it's not going to fit. Rotate it back down, straighten out the thumb here. One side's done. Other side, same, basically. Not entirely. Ow. Because you want to take this purple piece here and rotate it out and tab it into place. Also lift this piece up, rotate it around, lift this piece down because it always likes to lift up for some reason. And also straighten this out like so. Now these two tab together much in the same vein as him. You got two of these purple tabs that go into purple slots here. However, this guy has a more secure connection because he's got two tabs here and here that go into slots there and there. You just want to take this. Basically what I like to do is I like to line up these two tabs with these two slots and just let the rest happen. Just like push afterwards. And there you go. Tidal waves. Oh, front still needed to tap together. There you go. Tidal waves front piece is now done as well. And then finally, I guess, here we got the legs. Now with the legs, what you want to do is you want to take, well, the chest. Anyway, you want to untap this piece here. Take the legs here and rotate them all the way around. Oh, but before you do that, Make sure you untap these pieces here and just rotate them up to kind of get them out the way. Anyway, rotate this all the way around. I'm losing weight by the second. But yeah, rotate them all the way around like so. Then what you want to do with this piece here is just untab it. It tabs in up here and over here. You want to untab it and make sure this piece likes to fall out. You can put it off to the side. We'll fix that later. Anyway, you want to untab this and lift it up. It tabs into these things here and on the other side as well. They go on the underside here. Rotate this piece around like so and then fold it back down. On this hinge down in here and this hinge up here. So just push it down like so. Tab it in. Don't tab in the front yet. Leave that. Lift that up and tab everything else kind of together. Like so. Then with these things, what you want to do is you want to basically straighten them out. Bring them, make sure they head straight. Bring them kind of together. Make sure that they are fully straightened out. So just straighten this whole thing out. And then, come on. Push it together like so. And then you have under here, there are 2 holes that go into those 2 tabs right there. And then these 2 tabs go in here as well. So you want to fold this down and just, okay. Fold it down like so. Lift up these booby cannons. And, well, now they're not booby cannons anymore. And here we have Tidal Wave. Actually, you also want to take this piece here and just push it back in down on the underside of here. And here we got the Dark Fleet. So let's combine these 3. What you want to start off with is you want to take this and just do that. Just no force at all. Split it up and just push it to the side. Same thing. It's not the same for this. This you keep the same as it is now. Okay? Because the main transformation is coming from this big man himself. So what you want to start off with, you want to take this piece here and lift it up. Take these pieces and rotate them out like so. Like so. Just fully rotate them out. Then rotate them on this joint, not that one. Kind of like what you do with the original figure. I don't like how squeaky that is, but I don't even know where the squeak comes from. Kind of like so. Then what you want to do is you want to come to this thing. And as you can see, you got a gaping hole that on this channel I'm not allowed to call anything, because that would be inappropriate for the kiddies. But we got a hole here, and the top of his head is going to go into that hole. It's like a reverse baby. What you also want to do is you want to take there are 2 tabs here on either side here. 1 tab here and 1 tab here, and then there's also these tabs on these sides here. Let's see if we can show that off better, because on this little camera it's difficult to see. Anyway, they go in here. That's that tab up there, goes like in here, and then also you got this hole here that the bottom tab is going to go into. So what you want to do is you basically want to take this and just squeeze it in, and then squeeze all this. So just push, and there you go, second one in. Woo! And little me with tiny wave fell out. Put it back in. And then what you want to do with this thing. Now under here, there's a tab here, a slot here, and also on the other side. That these tabs on either side here are going to tab into. So what you want to do is you want to take this basically and push it down. That's all you need to do. But for anyone who wants to know where the tab slot connection is, it's right there. So there you go. Oh, this thing is becoming big. Now then, we will take this bad boy here. And this one that finally has a good connection piece. This tab here goes into his foot slot right here. And then this nubby here goes into the top part here. And here it sticks out a little bit. And you want to put that down in here. Okay, so basically what you want to do is you want to put this down in here. Okay, don't then. Line everything up. But that's basically mainly because of how big he is. But push that in and there you go. And then take his wingy here and just flip that out like so. Make sure that it stays in. Same thing on the other side. So fold out the little wingy. There you go. And here we have, after 15 long pounds that I have lost now. There he is. Here we got Tidal Wave in his big gun mode, like super big mode. Alright, so let's get this big boy into base mode. The one mode I don't want to get him in. So what you want to do is you want to untab the legs first of all. Let's just get those untabbed. Take the leg pieces here and just rotate them out. Come on. By the way, I know you're supposed to do base mode second. I just don't like base mode because he shouldn't have one. He doesn't really need one. That's just it. I did not do base mode in protest. Anyway, then what you want to do is you want to take the legs here and open them up. Take this big piece in here and rotate it around like so. Tap this back in like so. Make sure everything is back tabbed in. There you go. Then what you want to do is you want to take this here and just rotate it, push this in here, and just there you go. Then what you want to do is you want to use this joint here to rotate this around like so. Same thing on the other side. Open up, fold out, close back up, push in here. Okay, then don't. What the there you go. And then push it down like so. Now what you want to do is you want to come here to the front, untap this piece here from there, rotate these pieces around, and then there is a tab here. Let's see if I can show that off better. I probably can't really zoom in. I can zoom in. There's a tab here that goes into the slot here. So you just want to take it and just tab that in and do the same thing on the other side as well. I'll also lift this piece here up. Rotate this around and then tab it in. I forgot to say, remove these pieces as well. I guess that will be the next step. In the next step, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we'll remove these pieces because we need them for later. So just basically open the, oh wait, there you go, that's better. Open this up and pull on it. Also split them, obviously, and pull them out. Pull them out. Move them off to the side. We'll deal with you when we deal with you. I already have the GS piece removed because of the fact that that thing kept falling out. Anyway, what you want to do then, rotate this bad boy back around, is you want to take these pieces here, fold them out, also fold this in, I guess. I don't really think we need these pieces here, so fold this down, and then fold this out. And basically what you're going to do with this is you're going to go back into robot mode. So you just attach these, but attach them backwards. Like so. And do the same thing on the other side. Big hole here on the side. Let's see if we can show it off better. There you go, big hole. That this goes into. There you go. Rotate these arms so that the hinge is facing up. And then rotate this up. Wait, like so. I guess. There we go. We got a lying Tidal. Now what you want to do is you want to rotate this around. His head, his big head around. And then as you can see under here, there's a tab that goes into the back of his head. So you want to lift this up. Like so. Rotate this down. And then look for where the tab is. And just tab that into the back of his head. Like so. So next up what you want to do is you want to take these turrets and pull them off. Like so. Like so. The big turrets right here. That explains why they came loose in the package. So, the two of them on either side of his leg here. As you can see, there's a big hole here on top. You want to take it. This poor peg here goes into that hole. So you just want to basically take it and put it in hole. Take it, put it in hole. And then on his arm he also has a hole. Right here at the front. This one right here. And you want to take the other two. If you don't drop them. And plug them in here. Back here. It's difficult to show off. But because I also have limited room. Limited everything. Tiny arms. But we did it. There we go. As you can see. Both turrets are attached. So So now we're gonna go and put in the little ones. So next up what we're gonna do is you wanna take this chest piece here. And there's a hole here, as you can see. And then there's a hole on top of here. I thought it was a reference, that big hole. See if I can show it off better. Yeah, there's a tab here. And I thought that tab was a reference, but it wasn't. It was for this. So basically want to take it and just... Oh, yeah, I do have the right side. No, don't untab. Oh, the tab connection to the head is not perfect, and neither is this connection, apparently. Whatever. Oh, the base mode's falling apart. Yeah, like so. Rotate this around a little bit. Yeah. Then what you want to do is you want to take these pieces here and just straighten them back out. Also rotate them around so that the hands are actually here, and lift up the hands, so rotate them around like so, and then lift up the fingers a bit, and then under the leg, this is not going to be possible for me to show you guys, but under here there's a tab, at least under here, that this tab, well, a hole that this tab is going to go into.
Sit in right there. And on this one, you have a post that you want to flip out, and this is going to plug in right.
Now then, we need to place these two pieces in different locations. Starting off with this one. This one needs to go under his thigh here. There's a hole somewhere in here that I'm not going to be able to show you. Here it is. It is right next to the hinge, so just... There it is. Alright, found it. I had to look in it, but anyway. Then with this thing, what you want to do... You want to unfold this tab here. Then you want to come back here. Did you untab again? Why do you keep doing that? Anyway, what you want to do with this thing is you want to basically tab it in here, in the cannon, behind his hand. As you can see, here is a cannon. You basically just want to tab it in. I forgot which way this has to go, so we'll adjust it if we need to. Anyway, rotate it back. There you go.
To become a tower. That will sit.
But it doesn't sit like that for me. Oh wait, this way. This is supposed to be facing this way. So you want to take it and just plug it in like so. I thought it couldn't happen because the thumb was blocking it. Like so. Whoa. I have a small feeling, and I hope that it is true, that we are almost done. So next up what we're gonna do is you want to take this chest piece here. And there's a hole here, as you can see. And then there's a hole on top of here. I thought it was a reference, that big hole. See if I can show it off better. Yeah, there's a tab here. And I thought that tab was a reference, but it wasn't. It was for this. So basically want to take it and just... Oh, yeah, I do have the right side. No, don't untab. Rotate this around a little bit. Then what you want to do is you want to take these pieces here and just straighten them back out. Also rotate them around so that the hands are actually here. And lift up the hands, so rotate them around like so. And then lift up the fingers a bit. And then under the leg, this is not going to be possible for me to show you guys, but under here, there's a tab, at least under here, that this tab, well, a hole that this tab is going to go into. Now then, we need to place these two pieces in different locations. Starting off with this one. This one needs to go under his thigh here. There's a hole somewhere in here. There it is. Alright, found it. I had to look in it, but anyway. Then with this thing, what you want to do, you want to unfold this tab here. Then you want to come back here. What you want to do with this thing is you want to basically tab it in here, in the cannon, behind his hand. As you can see, here is a cannon. You basically just want to tab it in this way. This is supposed to be facing this way. So you want to take it and just plug it in like so. I thought it couldn't happen because the thumb was blocking it. I have a small feeling, and I hope that it is true, that we are almost done. Now here we are at the finale. I forgot which way it's supposed to go where. Anyway, what you want to do is you want to fold up the wing like so. Fold up the wing like so. Take this post here and push it out. Take this post here. Now what you want to do is you want to make sure that this purple tank thing is facing that way. Then you know that you have the right side. So what you want to do is you want to basically take this here. You have a hole. You want to basically make sure that this tab goes into that hole. Like so. Same thing on the other side. On this side there's a hole as well. About the same height. Just tab it in. Right next to the wheel that's there. Rotate this around carefully, obviously. So that things don't start to untab. Because if I did everything correctly, here we got base mode. So let's get this guy back to robot mode. So what I want to start off with is we're just gonna undo these pieces here. This big one in the back here. This side one here. Come on. This one here. Oh, I have to stretch my arms so much. I feel like Mr. Fantastic. This one here. Let's just get those pieces out of the way first, and then also these pieces here. No! And this one here. This review is definitely going to be longer than an hour. I can guarantee you that already. Now what you want to do is you want to untap the piece here if it hasn't untapped already. There you go. Rotate this piece here around. Or push this down on that double hinge that is in there. Let's just lower the camera a bit so I can show you guys that. There we go. It's flying down. As you can see in here, there's a double hinge. So you want to fold it down on the inner hinge and then fold it up. And there are tabs under here that are going to tab into this. So just push it down and there you go. Done. Now what you want to do with these legs is you want to straighten them out. To be honest, I thought that this joint here was a reference to the original figure. Turns out it wasn't. We'll get to you later. Anyway, then what you want to do is you want to close the legs back up. Like so. Now then, feet o'clock. You want to untap this piece here. These two pieces up here. Rotate them up, and then this tab here is going to slide into that slot right in there. So you want to rotate this around and just slide that in there. Make sure the tab's in. Open up the feet like so. Fold out the heels like so. And stand the big boy up. And there we go. He stands. Next up what you want to do is you want to rotate his head around like so. Rotate the arms around. Rotate this around as well, like so. Same thing on the other side, like so. And then we're gonna take the pieces and transform them back the way that they are supposed to go. And we're gonna take this piece here. You will know which side is which because of this little tab here. Now what you want to do is you want to take the cannons and plug them in on his titties. His titty cannons. His booby guns. I know normally you have booby traps, but Tidal Wave is one of those who has booby guns. And then also, I don't know, this is not really anything. I can't make a joke out of this because it's not really, it is technically the crotch would be here, not here. So this would be, I don't know what that would be. Make sure that the foot is down. There you go. And then finally you take this back big boy. And just plug him back in here. But here we got Tidal Wave back in his robot mode after going in protest about the base mode. So does that mean I need to destroy stuff now? Because that's how they do protests in America.